Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 253 of Factorio with the Seablock mod, where we will be working on fish farming. But before that, between episodes, I fixed the what's it called? I think it's called aircraft mod. So now it requires submachine guns instead of the rifles from Bob's mods that we didn't have access to anyway. So if we just update this and we just remove some of this, and require less of these, I guess. No, that should be okay as long as we take more of this out. Then we should be getting submachine guns in. And then we should get a plane or a jet. How far away did they store those? It's probably all the way down here, which is stupid. They wanted to store all of those electric engine units down there as well. That is not allowed. Now we have planes. Awesome. And just to go through it, and if you want to do the same thing, apparently in this data updates file in the aircraft mod archive, there's some updates to concept ships, jets, flying fortress, and stuff to use rifles instead of submachine guns for whatever reason. And I just commented out this if statement here to fix that, and then of course saved, and then Sublime wants my money, and then you just have to click yes in here. And if you have Factorio open, it will say this, so you have to close Factorio before doing that. But I already did it, so never mind that right now. We have a plane. Finally. It would be awesome with some more advanced fuel, but for now we have charcoal. And we are flying. It's not very fast though. It is going to be faster than a train by any measure, so that's good, I guess. And we can upgrade this, right? Yes. But I guess that's mainly the afterburner. That gives us a movement bonus. And there's a shield, and that's basically it. Unless Bob's gives us some equipment, vehicle equipment. No. So there's no vehicle shields and stuff. This is just for the aircraft. And these are just personal stuff. Oh well. So we want some afterburners, but they are hidden behind yellow research. So that's too bad. We can try and improve this with better fuel, of course, which we will get to at some point. But for now, I think we are going to get rid of that old train and use this plane instead. So, before we do anything, we need to figure out what sort of fish farming we actually want to do, because this might not be the most efficient thing. Also, we need butcheries, which I didn't grab, and I didn't grab any of these either. But this is what we need. I'm just gonna put that in another thing. And we were looking at these other fishes. Because this produces 3 to 8 new Centauri per craft. Whereas this is only 0 to 2 new fish per craft of the same time. Each taking up 100 artificial fish water anyway. So we would be using a lot more artificial fish water for that. Would we prefer any of these other ones? I guess we need to know if they produce more meat. So 1 levac fish becomes 1 raw meat. 1 Factorian fish becomes this, then 1 meat. So this is actually better in regards to that. This can then be used for more of this. If we just unlink that and said we wanted 50 of these per second, which is the same as here. Do matrix solving here. We just need 57 of this per second, 1 of this per second, another 12 of that per second. How do we get the same out of this with the same amount of fish water? Didn't I just say that it was a lot more fish water efficient? It's basically the same. So that seems a bit weird. I might just be bad at math. I just want a bunch of these in here that I can put into other blocks just to test things out. Unlinked 50. So in 60 seconds we get on average 1 extra fish here. And we turn 100 artificial fish water into polluted artificial fish water. So 60 seconds we get 100 polluted and 1 fish. That extra fish is then cut into half a meat. And that can then produce more polluted fish water. Well, I guess this is really what we need, so it's just that we need less machines with the other one. That doesn't make any sense to me still. I'm so confused at the moment. Sorry if I'm not very good at explaining why I'm confused or what I'm confused about. So we make a lot of these for each craft here. That makes sense. And we turn that into meat. And we turn that meat into polluted fish water. I'm so confused right now. My brain can't follow anything here. So we are making 0.7 fish per second here. We're making 3.1 fish per second here. So we're making extra fish with this, and then more meat. But we need to produce almost as much of this per second anyway. So yes, this recipe is more efficient at making fish and meat, but it's still just a one-to-one of artificial fish water to polluted artificial fish water. And since that's what we need, then it doesn't really matter which recipe we do. And the extra meat is just used to turn more of this one-to-one into polluted stuff. This is less machines for the fish, but more butcheries though. So 9 more fish tanks, but 9 less butcheries. And that would be the same for the other fish types. Maybe with the exception of this. No, that doesn't make sense. It should be the same. We need meat, so we need to turn this into meat. Still need 66.7 in to get 66.7 out. So I'm not sure what I'm confused about. I guess if we get these started, we just can easier make meat later. And meat can be used with alien goo for alien processed meat, which is useful for puffer farming. So, can we just grab a bunch of fish? See what we get. 1 Santa ray. And do we have more Santa rays lying around by any chance? $100 of those? No, we don't. Okay. But I'm sure we can find more, since we have water all around. Actually, we can even see which ones are the Santa rays. What are they doing here? I have been pasting water at some point. Not sure when that was. Do we have coverage of this, or is it just because I was nearby? It was just me, okay. Santory, Santory. I think we'll just be using those. Because that makes some sort of sense in my head, that we get more meat out more easily for later. And everything else is basically the same. It's just another type of machine that we need. And I just want to get enough of these. I don't actually know if it would be slow to get started with less fish. It shouldn't, right? So this from this. Did we already do it? I think that's the one I actually deleted. 50 matrix. Make into meat. And then we are outputting a lot of Santorays. Use the meat for more of this. So we can make a lot of meat, yes. And let's clean everything up here. Don't want Factorian fish, we don't want those. Again, not Factorian fish. So this. Good. Let's get rid of all the fish we don't want. And let's just see again. This recipe. Is it just one fish? No, it's 2 fish in. But that still means we can start up 7 fish tanks just with this. I'll just grab some extra, some of those. Do we need anything that we don't have for this loop? This is just saline water and water. So that's easy. And we have this at our farming outpost right here. Good amount of that available. We could speed this up, but we don't want to right now. I think this is still just actually to get our swamp gardens farming seeded so we can get more sweet potatoes, and that's the end game. But we'll see. When we get all of this, we need other things, which require some fluid processing. But we'll do that elsewhere, right? That's not as part of the fish farming. Or is it? We need ammonia in. We need hydrochloric acid in. We could do it at fluid processing, but that seems a little bit weird. Decisions. I think we will be doing it at fish farming. Then we can export this, maybe alien goo. And then I guess we are transporting that to the farming outpost to make fertilizer. Where we will also need urea gas and compost. Which is okay, I guess. This we're just getting in. Never mind that right now. This we're getting in. But first let's just start with fish. I think we're exporting alien goo from there. And I left my plane over here. Good. Now where do we want to build fishing, farming? This might become a quite large area, but even if this whole area was filled, we can still do another station here. There's no... Oh, we need to be careful of worms, obviously. If we do not want to lose our plane and our life. I don't actually know what happens if you die over water. What happens to your body and all the items. That almost warrants a test for science. But not right now. Go big! And go bigger! Yes, we could seed stuff like this just anywhere, but since we need those fluids, we will just do it here. It's not easy to bootstrap something that requires fluids, is what I'm trying to say. One more. Okay, and we can request the train to come. And let's remember to not let it go away this time. Until I get in or something. And then we realize we don't have enough landfill. Luckily, it's a lot less annoying to have to go back now that we have a plane. Oops. Okay, time to turn that back on, except this is not an unwanted item. Landfill. There's no storage space in there, that's too bad. I'm sort of tempting his fate with this. Let's not do too much of that. At least without doing a proper test first. Should we just do that science test? Whoops, my bad. So we're gonna respawn. I'm just gonna prepare a new plane for when we respawn. So I can more easily get out here or to the production area or whatever we want. Because we did make more than one block hole. And we have a spawn point over here somewhere. And we have plenty of fuel nearby for that. Good. And this can be destroyed for like a... So what happens when we die right here? Our body is just lying there. Okay. So it is not impossible to get all your stuff back. Could we just try seeing how much damage this does? If we just supply it with some ammo. I have no expectations for this, to be honest. let's try not to die before we are ready for that stuff. Oh yeah, of course I would have needed my suit. That would have sucked to lose. But that's basically no damage at all. Good to know. Good. And we have landfill. That's all I ever wanted. Okay. I guess we need more space for stations. But again, we don't really need anything in here. So we just need to make saline water for this. And I probably didn't bring enough or any saline plants, salination plants. Oh, let's pin this. Salination plants in here? No. Do I have any, by any chance? I don't think so. We can do this, but then we need to clarify purified water. So let's just totally take advantage of our new plane. Let's just fill this up first of all. And put that back on. Good. We have plenty of butcheries. We need it. Salination plants. Dang, I'm bad at remembering stuff. How expensive are these blue? That's not good. Okay, let's get this party started. Hopefully. Everybody rise. Salination plant. Could just go somewhere like here. Into 6 of these, probably more, because this can make a lot more. 400 every 5 seconds with the crafting speed of 1. So that's 80 per second. That's more than twice this. Other way. And then something like this. So we do this. Good. And then at least 6 of these, but probably more. There's no real reason not to do more. If this outputs 80 per second, This needs 3.3 per second with a crafting speed of almost 2, so let's just call that 6.6. By 6 machines. Let's divide the 80 we can make by the 6.6. That's more than 12, right? Why is my bad, my math off? My bad math off. Let's just find out. By factory 1. And the output of that goes into this. Can't we just make that one automatic from this? Or do we just have to go for input? Why is this linked first of all? Oh, we still need to remove that. Okay. Unlink, please. 200. Is that right? This needs more than 200 per second, I think. No? How is my math that much off that we only need 8 of these? Oh, because we need extra water for this. Oh no. My head can't handle that. That's the same amount. So if this makes 80 per second, we need another 80 in. But then this uses more. But why? Matrix? That makes no sense. Why does it want to make that much extra? I just want this to take 200, please. $200 in here, please. Then we have 80 of that. Here. Input, unlink. 80. What? Thank you. 200 makes 80. 80 and 80 makes 160. We can have 14 machines for each salination plant. Okay, that was more difficult than I wanted it to be. It hurt my brain. Don't drag on top of blueprints, that never works. Okay, and are we going to put that in barrels? Or are we going to combine these setups? We need raw meat, but we can fix that. This is one of those things you can't see anything behind. And we output fish, polluted fish stuff. And that needs to go into these. We don't need to barrel that up. We need to input solids and output solids though. And we need to power this, so maybe it should be up here. No. Could it be up there instead? Sure. Let's try and keep this symmetry just a little bit. Something like that. We don't want too much stored. Meat and fish. I should have brought some of my other fish, but we can waste some of these, I guess. I'm just gonna do this manually for now. So 1 fish becomes 3 or 4 meat. 2 meat. That should be enough to do this once, yes. And then we need nutrient pulp. We need 40 of these machines, by the way. For less than this amount. So we need to be able to distribute this a lot. We could only fit in like 6 or 8 of these here. Then we need 5 of these setups if we wanted to do that. And all of this would just be wasted when we do it several times. I think we are going to put this in barrels. And then do this over here instead. So, barrel that. Artificial fish water. Which means we need barrels, but we would end up with needing that anyway. And that should be fine, I think. I would want them to unbarrel it over here. And of course that seems stupid when we're right next to it, but we won't be right next to it that often. We're just gonna go here for now and design. You go there. A nutrient pump, or barreling pump goes here. Artificial fish water. Empty that out. This nutrient pulp. And you go in there, you go in there. Now this is in the way. I'm out of power poles, but this isn't very pretty. Let's cut this down there instead. That's a little bit better. Inputs and outputs. If we put those here, we don't have the space for power poles. Wait, we do still have some space here. It just can't be made like I wanted it to. But we can just do this. It's still somewhat symmetrical. And as always, we need a bigger one of these. Don't really need that one. So this can feed a lot of these. And we can expand those this way. I think we would also want barrel this up here though. Does this look nicer than... no. Why don't we do this? And the stuff that unbarrels should provide those, or actively provide for barrels. Good. I am gonna leave a little bit of space here still. So this will just start here. And I will make some more space. And we will grab power from there for now. And we will extend our robot network. Don't really want to use any of this space. So for now, we should put it there, I guess. And we need to get a train in with the nutrient pulp. And we're just reversing the pumps on this one, I guess, since we don't have an unloading station for that. Maybe we should get that though. Not that one. This one. Or is that too much work? Let's wait until we actually need them more than once. But I think it will be necessary at some point. For now, we do this. Build. Guess we just do it on one side. But now we are committed to this. And barrel up nutrient pulp. Doesn't turn them around. What if we take a blueprint? Then it does. Good. And I need requester chests. And there was this bug we haven't fixed yet. We get some steel in here as well, to some barrel, for some barrels. We can make those, and we can start producing everything, I guess. Steel it is. Okay, let's fix one problem at a time. Take half of that, sure. And we don't need anything else, right? I don't think so. I should have brought more chemical plants. Oh well. And more storage. Well, we have both of those in here. So I should just stop complaining. good. And you go in there. We haven't put any of those in here because we have it blocked, of course. That's what I'm doing wrong. Now we can barrel that stuff up. We can unbarrel it here. We can put some barrel storage. Barrel. And we limited these for outputting, right? Yes, good. So we have that. We still need the nutrient pulp. We need some fuel for that. But let's get this going first. Because there's no train there, no. Road wagon. Fish fuel. Fish nutrient pulp. Did we name this station even? Yes, awesome. Nutrient pulp. Full. Here. Empty. Go. And we should get this station and this station into the fuel train's schedule. Farming fuel. Empty all time. And now we're gonna put that before bus. And fish fuel. Empty all time. And put that even before farming. Because we come from tin plate here. Which is out here, and then we go back all the way over here. Yes. So could you get by here, please? You go and grab some logistic bots, please. And could this train just deliver what we have? This is a weird trickle we're getting. But it is just emptying stuff out, okay. Well, it's only one of those two that's pumping, of course, so the other tank will be slowly emptying. But just come over here. But why are you not allowed to leave? We are... Dang it. I forget some of those signals a lot, it seems. Well, let's go fix it. Because we need the fuel for the nutrient train and stuff. We still need to butcher some fish as well and to liquefy some meat. And that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Good. That has also limited our copper. Great. Oh. There's something I needed, but not really, because we had it in the train. So I guess we should just get the train over again as well. Because now we should have bots in there. So yes, but that should be 250, right? Yes. Then why don't you go back again? Okay, so we still need to make a lot more of these. Why are we not getting nutrient bulk? We just not gotten any barrels in here? Did I not request barrels? I guess not. Good. And then some meat and some fishies. This part of this is going to be the big thing in this build. So maybe we should just alternate this build with butchering and stuff. And well, we do need to extend this network. I'm blind. I need these. Could we do something where we do not take 2 tiles? If we did this, could we maybe move this out of the way? Yes, we could. You go there, of course. That should mean that we could copy this to here. And we're not losing any space for that zone extender. So that's good news. Would be pretty awesome if we could just get this a little bit further with that one. How many is that? 15. Okay. That's an okay, nice number, I guess. I need more underground pipe. And I sent the train back. Dang it. Okay. But yeah, we still need 3 setups of these just to consume half of what we're producing here. So that seems like we could easily fit in the rest of the processing in this area as well. But just to get everything started, should probably take some of these and... Wait, that's the wrong way around. Take that and make it into meats. Good, so we have 45 of those. Which is more than we need, but less than we can support. Why has this train not... Did I not send it here? Did I temporary or make a new temporary stop or something? Probably. That's done. This is almost done. Maybe it was a mistake to spread or make this many machines already. Because these fish will be spread out a lot. Hey, give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And probably those. Yes. And let's not have those for every one of these. Let's, however, have some charging, which is on the train. And let's steal those. Make some more meats. Not sure I can... Oh, I'm eating the fish when I try to open these with the fish in the hand. That's stupid. I'm stupid. It's not really the game's fault or anything. Have we not requested? Oh, I didn't put a request in. Okay. So if we start by doing this to this first row without trying to spread it to the other rows, then hopefully we're not gonna run out of fish. Too fast, at least. And then we need to spread some meat. I'm still eating it while when I do that. That's stupid. So we are getting a lot of fish at least. So let's design this other part. This needs to go into these. That could pretty easily be done if we just... Wait, shouldn't we actually scale this to the full amount of this we're getting? So we can easily do 100 with this. We can easily do 120. That's 80, yes. This is what we're currently producing. We need a lot more fish tanks for that, that's fine. 25 butcheries, 3 of these. Let's just start here because I feel like it. Just not going to request the meat that it needs just yet, because we need the meat. We are outputting a liquid while inputting a liquid and a solid. How about this? Then we can barrel that up. We need a little bit more space for the barreling though. So I need to barrel up stuff from this. Maybe we should combine those. No, wait, we need that into this. Along with this from the fish. Which is the wrong thing we're doing here. Polluted. Okay. I'm just gonna click this so we can get some more meat for it all. I just want to know the ratio that I have. Dang it. How much fish? Well, this is probably more than enough. For each of these I get how many was it? That will be working a bit again. So this is something we need. Again, I don't want to set those those requests yet. But let's call that done. This has this as an input. So we should just use it right away instead of barreling it. No, it would be nice to use this space for the butcheries. How many is that? 17, that's not enough. Would we have been able to have 25 up here? 17, 18, 19, 120 to end 122-ish. Don't know. But they don't really need to be in a long row. They don't need a liquid or anything. Some of them can be here though. Even with the pipe there. No. I think we just want this out one tile further. So then I can have a bunch of these here with the inputs and stuff. Let's just mark that a little bit better. And we can still have this here for 11 of these, or up to 11. Probably less. That's fine. So need to unbarrel more of this stuff. Artificial polluted water thing. Something like that. And we need active provider on that. And to extend that. And we need all of it to be used, right? We might need some clarifying on an overflow valve for this, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So that should be fine. This is making this stuff. And that's our product, so we should never clarify any of this stuff. We should just export more of this and then clarify the wastewater. Oh, this is an actual liquid. For some reason I thought that was a solid. So this was 8 out of 11. Let's just add some more power poles and grab some more pipe. And move further out here. 9. 2 more needed. Also 9 more of those needed. I wish we had made more space here, but I think we're just going to put this here-ish. This is ugly, but I'm going to do it. And then clarify that. And how much are we producing? 60-ish per second? That's not a lot. Good. And this is 11 machines? Yes. Did we want to do any more with this here? No, we want to export that. Good. I think. Do we? This doesn't feel at home in the fluid processing area. I don't think. Because of this, because of that, because of this. Still need to make lithium water. But that's something we need to do in another outpost. But for now, we at least put this in barrels. So, spore, fill. Logistic area. Do stuff. And then we need more of these. And we needed 9 more. So that should just be here. And then that is it. Except that we need 95 of these and not 45. That's okay. We should have a lot of fish now, right? There's even some available in the system. Yes. We just need more meat. So we now have the spores we wanted. We don't have the butcheries we wanted, but that's fine. If we're going to duplicate this to get 90 anyway, maybe put one at the end to get 96. Then we have even more space over here we can use, and that could then be used for this stuff. Maybe. We'll see. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.